Hello Starborn and welcome. We are really excited that you're here today because today we're talking about you. All about Starseed. Who you are, why you're here, what that represents.
And we'll also be talking about if you already know you're a Starseed and where you go from there.
Absolutely. Let's face it, when we got dropped off here, we didn't exactly have a manual to tell us what the heck we're supposed to be doing.
And a lot of you that don't even know where you're from. You have no idea that you're a Starseed. You don't know what maybe a Starseed is, or you might have heard the term, but you don't know that it actually applies to you.
Exactly. So what exactly is a Starseed? Many of the definitions, representation of that, would say that they are beings that came from light years away. Stars, worlds, universes, all to come here in volunteership for a great purpose, and that purpose is to raise a consciousness of an entire planet. No pressure.
No pressure. And we also have something written on our website that you may have already seen, but if you have not, there is a whole page on there about what a Starseed is, and something very important, which is the difference between a light worker and a Starseed. Because there are some differences there. And that kind of explains a little bit about it, but basically the difference in the definition of light worker Starseed is that the Starseeds actually came from planetary systems, okay? That's where you're actually originated from. Your cellular structure is made up of star matter, and you actually come from these places. Whereas light workers may not be from the stars and the planets, but they actually have as well to bring light here to the planet. They're doing light work and bringing light work, but they may be either more earthbound or of the maybe elemental realms, more connected with those in their matrix and in their structure.
Indeed. And you know, there are many factions here. There's that of the indigo, maybe an indigo, and the crystalline children, her being crystalline, and the rainbows. But also there's the elementals, there are the Gaians. If you have not heard of them, the Gaians are the ones that are here. They're all about Mother Earth, all about the nature, all about preserving that of the earth. We are indeed, all of us, guardians of the universe. If you haven't seen that movie, it's fabulous.
Yes.
So, knowing that and going forward, we are here to assist you in that endeavor.
Yes.
You're definitely not alone. You never have been, you never will be. And we just want to be a part of that.
And you know, there's different things that Starseeds might be attracted to, and a lot of the Starseeds are attracted to things like Star Wars and Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica, SG-1.
Absolutely. You know, I actually have one of the great masters that came to speak to me.
I know, there's going to be a master here today. We were very, very honored.
Yeah.
Honored.
What?
To have him visit.
Oh, here he is now. Hold on, wait. What? Well, look at that. It's Yoda.
You all know who Yoda is.
Yoda's here.
Stories of adventure, dangerous enemies, the Sith and the Jedi I speak of.
He's still on the old tape. You know, he's forgetting the script from the they put him in a movie, and he's still still going on inside. What do you got to tell us today? What is that? What?
But another time, back to my meditation will I go.
Yeah, he's kind of busy with meditation and that
Typical.
kind of thing, so, you know.
Okay, we'll let him go back to meditation. So, good night.
I think that's a lesson for all of us to not regurgitate and play old tapes, right? Old patterns.
Exactly.
So, you know, in essence, he does have wisdom, even in what we might not think is his wisdom.
True. Many of the ancients, you know, their wisdom is very, you know, important in that. But we all have to fully understand this is a new paradigm. It is a new world. It's about new vibration, new thought, new philosophies, new inventions, new world. That's what it's about, the new world, right? And you are part of that new world. And many of you came in here in separate different waves of what you're here to do. Some of the videos later on down the line will get more detail about that for you. And,
you know, Starseeds bring the flavor of technology, innovative technology. You know, Starseeds have been on many different planet systems and universes as well. and other lifetimes. So they bring a special mix of the technologies that they learned in these other locations. And they're bringing that, us, bringing this here to planet Earth because why? It's needed.
Absolutely.
This planet needs to raise its vibration to learn and grow and become more like some of the other civilizations as well in technology. So that's why a lot of us bring this, and a lot of starseeds are very scientific minded. They also can have other, obviously, hobbies and things like that. And yes, most of you that are starseed might actually resonate with locations such as Magical Kingdom.
Magical Kingdom.
So this is kind of an all-encompassing image of what a starseed might actually visit in another realm, in another world. And a place that might look similar to Earth, but also, as you see, we've got galactics and angelics and fairies and angels and elven and the sea creatures and all of that fun stuff. So that's just a visual of one possible world that you might have been living on or have visited. So there you have that.
So there you have it. So we are very excited that you're here, and a lot of intel going to be coming forward in future videos. And just know that you're not alone. You definitely, you weren't dropped here and just forgotten about. And if any of you out there are going, this is a load of crap, I don't believe any of this, let me enlighten you on something. A very dear friend of mine's, actually niece, her uncle was Gene Roddenberry. Now for those of you who don't know who Gene Roddenberry is, and if you don't know who that is, you've probably been living in a cave the past 20 years, but that is the creator of Star Trek. And she asked him one time, Uncle, how do you get all these amazing stories? And he said, and I quote, when I sleep at night, all these visions are brought to me. And I just jot them down in the morning, and that becomes the show. So what is going on is chronological history of what's going on out there was conveyed in the Star Trek episodes. He was given those for a purpose. So believe me when I tell you, it's a huge universe, universes upon other universes, and you are definitely not alone.
And you might actually also check out some books that I know that you have in mind to share if you want to know more about in depth of trying to figure out if you are a starseed and what some of the starseed traits are.
Yes, I have to tell you one that completely changed my life. I mean, because I was in a very dark place, and I just, it's frustrating. Many of our starborn out there, they go to drugs and alcohol and things like that, not because it's cool, because they try to escape. Because this place is just wackadoo. Weird to know that, right? Wackadoo. So they try to escape. So the book that helped me is by Brad Steiger, called Star People. And it's amazing, because all these different stories that were sent into him about star people and star children. And inside of the book, if you get a good copy, is actually a list of the characterizations of what a starseed is. Lower than normal body temperature, didn't believe your parents were your real parents. I used to drive my mother crazy with that one. You sure I wasn't adopted? I was in the operating room 20 hours with you. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Huge list. And I'm sure a lot of you will completely understand that list. Okay, so that's Brad Steiger, Star People. Another fabulous one that actually has a lot of intel is Celestine Prophecy by James Redfield. Just to let you know how amazing that book is, it sold like 2.3 million copies in 3 months, folks. 3 months. So that is like huge intel. Okay. So
I think that book also, we won't give the story away in case you haven't read it, but just the things that the beings were actually seeing in these places that they visited, and it talks a lot about in terms of auras and how to read that kind of thing, and psychic impressions and all those types of things, which are very, very basic to starseeds, because that's kind of part of your gifts. Most all starseeds have a very heightened sense of psychic gifts, whether it be clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience,
strange attraction to crystals.
Yes, the very odd, strange attraction to crystals.
Just very Beautiful.
Some of you guys feel
Okay, this is getting
that
weird.
you
Okay.
are just, you know, crystalline in nature, in yourself, and you really are that. We have these crystalline types of structures inside of ourselves, especially crystallines, right? But we, being from the stars, we've used crystals all the way back on this planet, but in other planets even more so than here.
Absolutely.
We know of them here on this planetary system from Lemuria to Atlantis, and those crystals have all been programmed by some of us.
And what's really interesting is now scientists have discovered that they can actually store information in crystals. Duh. It's like Nostradamus used to say, what, you didn't see that coming? I mean, really? You know, we know this already. We've known this for centuries, for a long time, and now they're just getting it, you know. Come on, Earth, keep up here. Let's get with the flow. That's all I'm saying, right? Anyway.
Well, we all love crystals, and I think that's a very important. Most starseeds all resonate with crystalline energy, with crystals of some kind, even if it's you know, not actually crystalline, like as in these crystals. There's always an attraction to bright, shiny objects, which I noticed, the shiny things, the beautiful shiny things, shiny metallic things, which is very galactic, right? We're all like spacesuits and things like that, and shiny shirts, like such as these things. There's certain attraction to certain types of beings.
You know what it's called? It's called being galactic fabulous. That's what it is.
Yes. So we hope we've given you just a little introduction to places you can go, books you can read, things that you can do to find out and learn more about who you are as a starseed and what some of the things might be that you might be interested in or attracted to if you are a starseed, and what that means.
Absolutely.
And we'll be sharing in our next videos about, well, what if you already know you're a starseed and what you can do from there.
Right. So remember, if you have any questions of anything starseed, whether it be astral or, you know, astral projection or crystals or whatever it may be that fancies you, then leave it in the comments section below, and we will review those, and in future videos we'll get to those questions. Okay? We're very honored to be here in service, and we love you all. We send you so many galactic blessings. And don't forget, you can reach me at STANSWithbear.com.
Or lightstarcreations.com.
And then, of course, our website.
And our StarseedAllianceInternational.com.
Exactly. And so, if you like what you see, and we know you do, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Did I mention subscribe? Take care.
We'll see you next time.
Galactic Blessings. Bye-bye.
Bye.
What? Oh, I guess somebody has something to say. Hold on. What? Well, apparently Yoda wants to speak again. Do you have something to tell him out there? What?
Curious you are. Many things can Yoda teach you.
You see?
Yes, he can.
Yes, he
and,
can.
You know, sometimes we might have a question about, well, let's ask Yoda. What is a starseed, Yoda?
What is a starseed? Do you know that?
Stories of adventure, dangerous enemies, the Sith and the Jedi I speak of.
Well,
Really?
They must be starseeds.
They gotta be starseed. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Sith and, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
that
because there is dark and there is light
Yeah.
going on. It's just like a little galactic war
maybe
thing.
starseed, but he's not operating on the highest vibration
Not
of
exactly.
what starseed
Not like you
should
guys.
be,
No.
right? That's
But
the,
another time, back to my meditation where I go.
okay.
But
well,
of course, short and sweet.
you
It's
know,
always
he
Yoda.
only brings in wisdom just to, like, you know,
Right.
a little blip of it, and then he's got to go.
Kind of like the way Christ used to do all those parables, you know. That's what I love about him. He do all those parables, like, you know, people be going to see him and like, what's he talking about today? I don't know, something about some gourd, something, I don't know. Why? Because the masters won't give you all the answers, but they will give you what you need to know so that you can learn for yourself what you seek. And that's what's the beautiful thing about parables. Kind of like Yoda.
Except he doesn't really do parables that much. He's pretty much of his one-liner ancient wisdoms.
Yeah.
You know, he's pretty short and sweet to the point.
Yeah, at
You
least
really
Christ
get
gave
it.
you something.
Yeah, Christ is much more
Something to go on.
stories and parables, and Yoda's just straight to the point. Which
Right.
actually does kind of go, a lot of starseeds are straight to the point. So,
This is true.
you know,
So,
how it is.
once again, we love you guys. We're really excited that you're here, and stay tuned for the next video.